Hello, it's an Ancient Miniature Man here, and I've got a slightly different presentation today. These are some figures from a game called Descent Legends of the Dark, which is a fantasy board game, I understand, with a bit of a twist in that you also have an app on your phone which directs and control some aspects of the game. I'm not quite sure the specific details. These were sent to me for my nephew, whose game it is, for me to paint up and send back. So I haven't actually played the game itself, but I'm pretty impressed with the look of the figures. So there's quite a lot of figures that come with the game. There's this tray here, there's another one, a whole lot more here, and then there's some sort of a dragon guy here. So I'll just pull out a few and we'll get a look at them. They look really impressive. They're hard plastic, but they really look like they're beautifully made, and they should be a bit of fun to paint. So they're totally different to the normal historical stuff that I do, so I'm quite looking forward to doing these actually. They all have their own bases. Let's have a look at a few. I think the grey ones are meant to be the heroic guys. Look at that, it's sort of a demon monster guy. Really cool stuff. I think it'll be perfect for my speed paints to give these a go. What's this? Some sort of little dwarf dude with a cool shield and massive hammer. Crossbow. Really tricky to get into some of his angles to paint them, but they're absolutely beautifully made. I don't see any flashing requiring cleaning off at all. Yeah, these are funny setup. I don't know. What the hell is that thing? Oh, there's a demon on the top and some sort of little ogre-y rat thing on the bottom. It'll be fun. Let's have a look at a few more. There's a cool looking one here with a bow drawn. They're quite big scale, way bigger than the normal 28mm that I'm used to. Let me just show you compared to a normal 28mm. That's the Relic Archer. This is this guy, so it's more like about a 35-40mm. Yeah. So it should be pretty easy to paint such a big scale. Well, they've got really nice flowing cloaks, and again, yeah, perfect sort of perfect manufacturing. Nothing in the way of mess to clean. Here's another hero, I would believe. So you go, oh yeah, cool. It's like a mage casting a spell with a bat or something, or is it an eagle flying out of the front of the firestorm? Excellent. Then there was a few that were all the same. Let's have a look at them. They look like some sort of genies or scary bastards, whatever they are. That one. Have a look here. Oh, sort of Assassin's Creed kind of guy. It's great. Little crossbow, dagger. There's a few of these that are the same. Witchy, evil beasts. Little skulls around the chest. Vicious looking knife. Yeah, they look excellent. Alright, well, I'm going to prime some and I will get to work doing a little bit of painting. I'll probably do the Zenithal highlight priming and then hit them with some Army Painter speed paints. So I will show you some more soon. See ya! Right, hello again. I've got these characters that I've finished painting. I'll show you some of them. I think they were the most fun to paint. I did end up doing almost exclusively speed paints. A few places where I needed to use some metals, like the silver on the tip of his spear thing. This little dwarfy guy is quite cool. I did find some pictures online of what these guys are, how they're depicted in the game, so I painted them roughly to those colour schemes. Because I had quite a lot of them and I much more into historicals than these fantasy ones, I didn't probably spend as much time as I normally would on figures, so a little bit lower standard than I would ideally aim for. But I think they're pretty good, and for a game, fantasy game, I think they'll be fine. Let's have a look. Some more characters. Elven sort of a one. They're really nice postures. As I said in the earlier part of the video, beautifully made. There's almost no preparation required. The only thing I did realise after trying to paint a few is you really should give them a bit of a wash with soapy water, because there was something on a few of them that just made the paint not stick. Just kept beading and disappearing, which was pretty annoying. Took a while to paint a few guys, many layers. It's a pretty cool cat thing. That was really the only downside of the figures at all. A few wargs, all quite similar. Nasty looking boys. Very subtle changes in their fur colours there, but hardly noticeable. Then there was quite a few of these going on. Maybe it was only two of them. Yeah, maybe it was two of these dudes. Again, just sort of minor variations on their colour schemes. And again, I just didn't spend a huge amount of time, but with those speed paints, they really, I think that's exactly what they're designed for, these kind of things, and they produce a pretty good result without a massive effort. The Assassin's Creed style guys, I gave them, actually I think these are the ones where the paint just would not adhere. Took a lot of layers to get some of these paints on, and I've done them all slightly differently. About halfway through the whole set now. I'm just going to try to get them finished by Christmas this year. Take them back to my nephew. There. Apparently he's in no hurry to get hold of them, luckily. Then we got a few of these fierce looking witchy things. 4 of them in fact. And then the last one I've just finished is this huge demon thing, and I kind of used whenever I was painting historicals and I had a bit of paint left over, I basically sort of applied it to this guy. So he's a bit of a mishmash of colours. I didn't have a clear theme for how I wanted to do him, so obviously purple's got the majority of his skin and his wings, but the other colours are kind of just what came to hand. So if you had a clear colour scheme and idea, you'd probably do a better job. But anyway, I think it looks quite good for my purposes. So that's them. I'll plot on with the other 20 or 30 figures, and I may do another video once I've completed all of them as well. But I just thought you might be interested in that. There's beautiful figures, and if you're into fantasy stuff and you want to check out the game, it looks like it'll be very interesting and worthwhile. Catch you later.